You walk into a pharmacy. You feel sick. The pharmacist asks, "How can I help you?" And you grab the first product you see, the one with the big, famous brand name, because you trust it.
But what if one simple question at the pharmacy could save you 30, 40, or even 50% on your medicine? It's not a secret trick. It's just a phrase that native speakers use all the time to make smart choices.
That question is the key to saving money without sacrificing quality. For the next 10 minutes, we'll break down exactly what that question is, when you should ask it, and give you a practice dialogue so you can start making smarter purchases today. This is essential English not just for health, but for your wallet.
First, let's talk about the situation. Why are some products so much more expensive than others? The difference usually comes down to two main terms: brand name and generic. When you buy a brand name medicine, like Tylenol, you are paying for the company's research, their advertising, and their famous name on the box. It's expensive, but it feels safe and familiar.
But there is a secret about medicine that many people overlook. The actual ingredient that makes you feel better, the powerful part of the pill, is often exactly the same, whether you buy the expensive brand or the cheaper, lesser-known box.
That brings us to the most important question you can ask, the one that unlocks the savings. Are you ready? The question is there a generic version of this? Let's try saying that together slowly. Is there a generic version of this?
This is a professional and common question, and it instantly signals to the pharmacist that you are a smart shopper who understands medication. It is never rude to ask this. In fact, most pharmacists are happy to help you save money.
Let's see how this dialogue starts. Imagine you have a terrible headache and you walk up to the counter.
"Excuse me, I'm looking for something for a really bad headache. Could you recommend a strong painkiller?"
Certainly. I would recommend this product here. It's very effective.
"Thank you. But is there a generic version of this?"
That one question opens up the conversation. The pharmacist will then show you the generic alternative, which has the same core ingredient but usually costs much less. Let's dig deeper into why this works, which is critical for your confidence in asking the question. We need to talk about the active ingredient.
The active ingredient is the engine of the medicine. It's the chemical compound that actually treats the symptom. For example, the active ingredient in Tylenol is acetaminophen. The active ingredient in the generic store brand version? It's also acetaminophen.
The FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, in the US requires that generic medications use the exact same active ingredients, and they must be delivered in the same dose, strength, and form. They have to work the same way. The only differences might be in the colors, binders, or packaging, which don't affect how the medication works on your body.
So, when you ask, "Is there a generic version of this?" you are simply asking if they have a cheaper container holding the same working engine. You are not asking for an inferior product. This knowledge gives you the confidence to use that phrase every time.
This is a point worth repeating for confidence. If the brand name medicine is $15, the generic might be $8. You just saved $7 with one polite sentence. That's a powerful incentive to practice this phrase right now. Try it again. Is there a generic version of this?
If you find these life-saving English tips useful for your daily life, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to English Dose Radio. We deliver simple, powerful English lessons like this one every day to help you navigate real-life situations with confidence.
Now that we've mastered the primary money-saving phrase, let's learn 3 other essential questions you can use to be a smarter shopper at the pharmacy. These phrases move beyond just generic options and focus on overall cost and safety.
The first related question is crucial for any new medicine, especially in a new country. Is this over-the-counter? In English, over-the-counter, or OTC, means you don't need a doctor's prescription to buy it. You can just grab it off the shelf.
Why is this important? Because prescription medicine usually involves a doctor's visit, a separate trip, and possibly different insurance or payment systems. Asking, "Is this over-the-counter?" confirms you can simply pay for it right now and move on. It's a huge time saver.
Try this full line. "I need a cough medicine. Is the strongest one over-the-counter?" That is polite, direct, and efficient.
The second important phrase is simpler, but equally powerful. What is the cheapest option for symptom?
While asking for generic is precise, asking for the cheapest option is broader. It tells the pharmacist, "I need to prioritize budget." And they might recommend a different product entirely that serves the same purpose but costs less. Maybe even a generic they didn't think of initially.
For example, if you have a sore throat, you could say, "My throat is very scratchy. What is the cheapest option for throat lozenges?" This is a direct request that gets you the best result for your budget.
Let's quickly clear up a small vocabulary point that can make you sound more fluent. While many people use medicine and medication interchangeably, in general conversation, use medicine when referring to over-the-counter products you buy quickly, like cough syrup or aspirin. Use medication when referring to prescription drugs or discussing long-term treatment.
Now, let's put everything together into a full dialogue where the customer is looking for a solution for a cold and is focused on savings. We are going to show you how that initial saving question transforms the entire interaction.
Hello, I have a terrible cold. I have a stuffy nose and a chesty cough.
I see. For the cough, I recommend this brand name syrup. It has a high rating for suppressing chest coughs.
Thank you. Before I buy it, I have a few questions. First, is there a generic version of this cough syrup?
Yes, there is. The active ingredient is the same in this store brand bottle. This one is $18, and the generic is $9.50. You save nearly 50%.
That's excellent. I'll take the generic one. Also, what is the cheapest option for a decongestant for my stuffy nose?
The cheapest option would be these simple saline nasal sprays. They are very effective and much cheaper than the pills. They are $6.
Perfect. And just to confirm, is the nasal spray over the counter?
Yes, both the cough syrup and the nasal spray are available right here at the counter. That will be $15.50 total.
You just navigated a complex health and financial situation entirely in English, asking 3 key questions that resulted in massive savings and smart choices. You are now leaving the pharmacy having spent significantly less than if you had simply grabbed the first 2 expensive brand name items. That's the power of these phrases.
Let's review those 3 key phrases one last time so you can practice shadowing them. Repeat them out loud after us.
Phrase 1. Is there a generic version of this?
Is there a generic version of this?
Phrase 2. What is the cheapest option for symptom?
What is the cheapest option for a sore throat?
Phrase 3. Is this over the counter?
Is this over the counter?
Remember the difference between brand name and generic. They share the same active ingredient, so don't be afraid to ask for the cheaper option. It is the smartest way to shop for medicine.
If this lesson gave you the confidence to speak up and save money, please make sure you subscribe to English Dose Radio and turn on the notification bell. We create new, actionable lessons every day designed to help you handle these real-life moments smoothly.
Use these simple English phrases next time you visit the pharmacy. You now have the knowledge and the language to be a smart, confident shopper. You've got this.